who knows, future Elon Musk and future Mark Zuckerbergs will be from India itself. We have selected around 50 girl students from coastal areas and 50 girl students from tribal areas. These girl students are provided all the necessary support so that they are able to do well in STEM education. Science, engineering, technology related courses and mathematics opens up a huge range of opportunities in today's professional career. Many children of such disadvantaged communities, backward communities, are clearly unaware of that.
Good morning, sir. It is a great honor to get a chance for an interaction with you. So, sir, we would just want you to a little bit of introduction about yourself.
My name is Geromic George, and I am 2015 batch IAS officer from Kerala Kada. I have held different posts in the field. I've been Ottapalam sub-collector for 2 years. I've been assistant collector Kannu for a year, and I've been Trivandrum collector for 2 years. And besides that, I've also held various HOD level postings also. And roughly about I have had 9 years of experience.
So why did you choose art subject over science or engineering? Since most of the parents in India actually, they always want their children to opt for science or engineering.
Actually, by choice, I had actually gone for science subject only.
Oh.
I had studied science in my school, and thereafter which I had actually opted for studying physics. And thereafter which only I felt that the subject I'm more suitable for studying, inclined for humanities, and that's how I switched and went towards studying liberal arts.
Okay, sir. So, that means there's some kind of some kind of inspiration which helped, which inspired you to go for public services.
Yeah, you can say like that. I would say that the inspiration key point behind that is the level of impact that you can make. And as a civil servant, I feel that the opportunities that civil service provides in terms of making impact and also in terms of the diversity of opportunities and challenges that it presents is something that perhaps no other profession dealing with public service is able to provide.
So that is nice hearing from you, sir. So facing the challenging aspects as a district collector, what have you had some kind of challenges you faced during your tenure?
I think numerous challenges certainly I've come across as a district collector. There have been problems regarding law and order. There have been issues with respect to disaster management. A lot of public have also put forward their petitions of different kinds, and addressing long-standing land revenue issues, particularly title issues of different people. That has also been one key challenge of my tenure.
So, sir, we understand that having this kind of serving for public services and all, it's a very hard process, so to say. But I think so that comes with time management. So, can you say that? Can you point out some of the time management strategies on how you cope up?
I think time management is very critical, and I think it's a key lesson that I have had in this tenure of mine as a district collector, and any field posting for that matter. And I would say the most important part of time management is the process of delegation. That I think if you delegate work and you delegate it smartly in such a way that the directions with respect to what task is assigned or delegated is clearly laid out, then without much problem, then we'll be able to handle multiple things at the same time. So that is something that is very important. Secondly, what I feel is that important to time management is prioritization. Is that if you prioritize your key tasks and you have a key idea, in the morning itself on what all you are set out to do today, and then things becomes much easier during the day while you handle different tasks. And even if there are issues that need your immediate urgent attention and that may sidetrack you from whatever task that you already set out for yourself, you'll still be able to manage it and recover the time lost and achieve all the goals that you have set out for that day.
Your dedication to public services itself, we have had so many initiatives which have helped many beneficiaries. So regarding child or women sector, what kind of initiatives that have you implemented or initiated?
I think one project that is very close to my heart is the Collector Super 100 project that we have initiated, and that is now currently being implemented with the help of Kanal. It is under Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme, and we also have CSR support for that project also. It focuses on empowering girl students, particularly from the age group of class from 14 years to 17 years, and the idea is that we have selected around 50 girl students from coastal areas and 50 girl students from tribal areas, and our main effort is to ensure that these girl students are provided all the necessary support so that they are able to do well in STEM education. So STEM education basically focus on science, engineering, mathematics, and engineering technology professional courses. And we feel that that basically many girl children have not been have the opportunity, or nor do they have role models also in their local communities who can inspire them to take up such a course. So therefore, this unique initiative focus on supporting them in that regard. And I'm very happy to note that we have completed 1 year of Collector Super 100, and now many students have been successfully placed. Many are starting to really realize their true potential in science and engineering and mathematics field. Another initiative that I really want to point out is the Project X, that is a comprehensive sexuality education program that has been implemented in 50 schools last year in Trivandrum district. It's a first of a kind of an initiative being implemented at that level, and basically focus on ensuring that children are aware, particularly adolescents are aware of the various risks that are associated with sexual health, and the importance of bodily integrity and having their own choices, making sound judgmental choices regarding their self with respect to that. And I think again a very good work has been done by Kanal in that regard, and this project has been widely appreciated by many, and we hope to expand this project in times to come, is what I would like to point out here. Apart from that, there are some numerous other initiatives like PRISM, a gender inclusion cell that we have set up in colleges. We have also done Project Neerurva, where we set up water clubs for raising awareness regarding water conservation in different colleges and schools. And so I feel that reaching out to the youth is very important, be it whichever age category, because they are our future, and only if we reach out to them on critical public issues will be able to ensure that we will have a very strong foundation for a brighter, prosperous future for India.
So since you have mentioned about Project X and its implementation, sir, can you just point out some of the specific, like why do we really need CSE, like comprehensive sexuality education?
I think it's a need of the hour, because children are being exposed to all kinds of information through different media, particularly through social media, and many a times they're not aware of the importance of making sound choices. They are actually don't have the necessary information. And second thing is, we all know that numerous sexual offences are being committed against children, and they're not aware, and they're trapped basically, particularly through social media. And it's very important that protection of children from sexual offences, and there's a specific legislation and act for that same. We need to raise wider awareness, particularly in the institutions where the children are studying in, and also among the wider community as well. So therefore I feel due to these reasons, comprehensive sexuality education is very important, and actually it also lays a very firm foundation of having healthy relationships also in the future when they become adults. That is something that is critically very important in our society at this point in time, at this juncture. And therefore these reasons, due to these reasons, I feel that comprehensive sexuality education is something that is integral, and something that adolescents of the right age should certainly be able to access this.
That's true, sir. So facing to Super 100, the Super 100 projects, how did you came up with that idea of initiating Super 100?
The idea came because I too have a 5-year-old daughter, and I feel that the opportunities that my daughter has when she's studying in a school, that those kind of opportunities other children, particularly young children of her age, or for that matter at advanced stage, may not be able to have. And I feel that science and education, science, engineering, technology related courses and mathematics courses are really opens up a huge range of opportunities in today's professional career that we see. There are large number of opportunities, and something that many children of such disadvantaged communities, backward communities, are clearly unaware of that. So if you give those opportunities, provide them enough support and guidance, many of them will be able to reach those levels. And I feel that I always felt actually throughout my life, a life which has an unrealized potential is a life that has not been lived.
Yes.
So therefore, I think whatever potential you have, whatever interests or talents or passion that you have, it's something that's very important for as a society, or for that matter as civil servants for that matter, that we strive to ensure that each and every individual realize their true potential in whatever they want to do.
Okay, actually, it's a very good statement, sir, about the life that is not lived to its fullest potential. Sir, how do you see the future of this STEM education? Firstly, it is initiated.
I think it's a lot of huge number of opportunities are there. As we all know that recently of late, artificial intelligence as well as new technologies and the importance of data science has thrown upon the field in different ways, and there's a lot of interdisciplinary perspectives that are now being built into the entire STEM field itself. So it's possible that you might start your career from studying pure science, but may actually do a job that has an application or an applied science aspect involved in it. So therefore, due to the multiplicity of opportunities, the diversity and the interdisciplinary nature of the entire field, and the fact that it's very highly dynamic, I feel that the future in STEM field is very promising, and there are a lot of jobs which are highly remunerative. And not only that, it forms the backbone of all the entrepreneurial the drive that is pushing across India. We can see across India. So I think who knows, future Elon Musk and future Mark Zuckerbergs will be from India itself, and we hope that STEM education will provide lay the foundations for the upcoming generation to strive for in that direction.
Facing towards the district administration, the functioning and all, how do you see the relevance of ISO certification for the district administration?
Trivandrum District Collectorate is the second district collectorate in the state of Kerala to receive ISO certification, and in that same building also the sub-collector office, RDO Trivandrum office, has also got the ISO certification. It is the first RDO office to get ISO certification. As part of ISO certification, it involves numerous processes that we need to comply with, and that includes efficient and effective record management, having a very good public interface management system, and ensuring that the infrastructure in the office itself is at par, and there are and also importantly accessibility for the public. That also includes the differently abled. So I feel that in the process of achieving ISO certification, we've been able to realize numerous such milestones. And right now the collectorate building is completely differently abled. There are even braille signboards as well as tactile tiles, so that differently abled can access the building at any point in time. We have also completely changed how the staff also they behave or deal or interface or have an interface with the public. At the same time, a lot of signages and infrastructure has been dramatically improved across the collectorate, and something that I feel is something that was very worthwhile. And I feel that in times to come, we should retain that ISO certification and live up to the standards, because for every public office throws open its door to whatever services that the government offers, and so it's up to us to ensure that public offices are maintained well, they're open, they're accessible, and they're most importantly people friendly.
Nowadays, we have the collaboration of NGOs with the government projects. So, what made you to incorporate these NGOs in implementing the projects of the government?
I feel that now the times have changed dramatically, in the sense that we are now working in a participatory form of governance, and there numerous stakeholders actually take part in the entire process of governance. It did not necessarily be the public sector in itself, but also the private sector who contribute funds through CSR or through corporate environment responsibility. And at the same time, we have a lot of civil society organizations and NGOs who do an exemplary work in the field of different fields in social development and different fields of rural development and so on and so forth. So therefore, it's important that as a public service professional and as a civil servant, that you connect the dots. And connecting the dots basically mean ensuring that you reach out, link out with different such organizations, be it in the private sector or be it for that matter the civil society, so that we are able to effectively deliver and ensure that whatever goals that we have realized are realized in the field of development. So when we came up with such an understanding, we realized that it's important that we also need a platform for which we can actually interact in such a way. So that is how the under district administration came up with the idea of Samyukta, which is basically a CSR one-stop platform which brings together the government, the civil society and the private organizations who are contributing CSR funds or CR funds. And we have ensured that projects can be put up through this platform, and implementing organizations like civil society organizations can take it up, and those companies which are interested to sponsor or fund such projects, they can actually apply, or they can select a project based on the need and critical gap analysis that the government itself or different departments has done. So this platform is up and running, and I feel that Samyukta is a one-of-a-kind project, and it has broken enormous new frontiers in this field of participatory governance. We've had a lot of good support and funding from different corporate organizations who have come forward. A lot of companies in Technopark, companies in retail sector, so on and so forth, who have actually come forward and put in a lot of money for city beautification projects, for gender empowerment projects, for environment responsibility projects. And I can proudly say that at this point in time, close to 30 to 40 projects totaling over close to more than 10 to 20 crores have been implemented in this roughly short time of 1.5 years. So Samyukta is one project that I feel is a key milestone in this regard, and NGOs like Kanal and numerous other NGOs have taken part in this platform. And I think therefore the results that we've realized with Samyukta are really satisfactory.
Since you have incorporated Kanal, you have said earlier, incorporated Canal NGO in implementing your projects. So we would like to know your remarks on Kanal organization. Like
I think Kanal is as an organization, I would say that it has done groundbreaking work in whatever it has selected to, basically in the field of gender empowerment, inclusion, and children's education, and I feel that the work that it has done is something that we should commend it for the extraordinary achievements that it's managed to realize in a short period of time. And the area of comprehensive sexuality education, for example, is a very niche area and something that many do not have the expertise or the resources for it. But in a thoroughly professional manner, it has managed to take up challenges in this field, and initiated a lot of new ideas which were early completely unthought of. Something that many people thought it's something that can never be even approached for that matter. So Kanal has done a very good job, and it's Kanal's founder as well as the entire team of Kanal. I heartily congratulate them for the work that they have done.
Thank you so much for the remarks, sir. And sir, last but not the least, we really want you to express your message through this platform, like for the upcoming generation, if you have any, sir.
I think for the upcoming generation, I just want to say is that the future depends on what you do today, and basically you should don't ever think like that. That things will come as it is on a platter. You have to fight for it. You have to work hard for it, and more importantly, whatever you work for and whatever achievements that you get for yourself, you realize for yourself. That yes, at a professional and at a personal level, that will be something that is very satisfactory. But at the end of the day, you should also commit to giving something back to the nation and to the society, because that I feel is a key responsibility that every citizen, for example, has that. And you need not necessarily be in public service, or you need not necessarily be a public servant. There are so many ways which you can contribute back. So kindly contribute back also, because that is an integral part of not just being a citizen also, but also be part of being a good human being as well. Thank you.